Hello, welcome.
Hi, welcome.
If you are ready, we can start.
Well, I'm actually kind of anxious, to
You,
be honest.
you don't need to be anxious. You can think that I am the announcer and I'm the presenter and you are a famous person. We have an interview together.
Which will
Okay.
never become true, but okay, I will try.
For example, which celebrity would you like to do? You can think that you are that person.
Um, I don't know. I never thought about it actually.
Okay.
Maybe some famous volleyball player will
Okay.
be
For
good to start
example,
now.
from Turkish national team.
Probably Eda will
Okay.
be good
Okay.
because I support Fenerbahçe. So
Me too. One day everybody will support Fenerbahçe, you know.
exactly the one and only club that we will support.
Yes, the biggest club in the world. Also, we
Exactly.
became champion in basketball, you know. Euro.
Yeah, I know very well,
I am so
actually.
happy with the situation.
Yeah, I'm so happy too. I wish that I could go to the celebration, but I was too busy for working.
Nice. Okay. Firstly, start with introduce yourself for our listeners who don't listen to you but want to watch you on YouTube platform.
Um, Hi, I'm Elena.
Hmm.
I'm 19, gonna be 20 end of this year.
Okay.
I'm a former volleyball player, but I'm thinking continuing about it.
Hmm.
And I graduated last year around June 4th. I don't remember exactly.
You are
And
preparing
right
for
now
university exam this year.
yeah, exactly. So I'm
Okay.
studying for university exam. I'm kind of anxious because I have around 20 days.
Hmm. But if you ask me, you don't have to be anxious because you are ready for the exam. I believe that
Thank you.
wherever you want, you will choose that university. It will
Yeah,
be
but
your first
still,
choice, I think.
I'm still stressing about it because, it's something that I've been working
Exam
for a whole
stress, you
year.
say.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need to be stressed. You are ready, believe in me, as your teacher.
Thank you. It's just relief, literally.
Okay. For example, when you pass the university exam, which department would you like to do? Would you like to go study?
Probably
Would you
English.
like to study?
I want to study English, obviously, because I've been working on it. And maybe
Would you
if you
like to
ask
be
me,
English teacher or translator or what
I
else?
never thought about it, but my first choice will be translator because I
Translator.
like to speak, as you can see and as you can hear.
Do you know
So
any
I like
other
to be a
language?
translator.
Do you know any other language apart
Spanish a
from apart,
little,
apart from English? Spanish.
Spanish a little,
Hmm.
German a little, but I just forgot German. But I can say some sort of stuff in Spanish.
Mhm. Do you know Spanish as you introduce yourself?
No, I
No.
don't know that much, but I can say hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué pasa? There's just the basics.
Okay. Okay. The first question, what makes you happy in your life?
In my life. First of all, being around my loved ones just makes me happy because I feel relaxed. I feel in my comfort zone, so it makes me happy. Second of all, playing volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
And third of all, probably being around my dogs, animals, cats.
Do
So
you
I can just stop thinking about what happens so I can concentrate on them.
do you do sport regularly?
I was doing sports regularly, but about an year ago I stopped because I had to study for university exam, so I just stopped, sadly.
Mm-hmm. If you
I'm just
ask
kind of anxious, as you can see. I'm just like wobbling around.
if you ask me, I have six cats, they make me so
Yeah, I know.
happy, and they are my family and only my friends.
Well, actually, they don't judge. They
Yep,
don't
you're
stab
right.
you from your bag.
When you give some
So,
food or water, you make happy them.
yeah, exactly. And they're just loving you unconsciously. So,
Okay. What
they are everything that we need in this world, actually.
hmm What do you do to progress your English? Because I like your English so much. What do you do
Yeah,
to
thanks.
progress it?
First of all, working with you, obviously, because you help so much in my grammar. Because back then I can able to speak, but my grammar was so bad. So I was just struggling to make a sentence grammatically. But
Are
right
you
now I
are
can
you
do it.
happy with your teacher? Me?
Yeah, I'm really happy because you just support me, everyone, to speak English. You say you can do it, just relax. You can do it. Give yourself a time. You can do it eventually and be
hmm
doing it. So you're just like a fun teacher to work with.
Hmm. Okay. And the next question, if you had a magic wand, what would you like to change in the world?
If I had a watching friend.
hmm
First will be I don't want innocence to die because,
Second,
it's something that hurts me deeply.
if you ask
Second of
me,
all,
if you ask me, I would want my mother back to real life.
uh,
Is it a good wish?
yeah, it is a
The
good wish.
best,
If you
the
ask
best, the
me,
best, the best wish for me. And secondly,
and secondly, well, I want my grandma to be back too. If you ask me,
nice.
yeah.
Maybe in the other world, heaven.
We can
Hmm?
meet with them. But it just hurts to not see them, hug them, talk to them, be with them. So
Okay,
I'm gonna cry at this point.
okay. And the next question. And I know that you love animals so much and you have a pet in your house.
Yeah.
As I know, you have two dogs.
Yeah, I have two dogs.
Okay. And what do you think about hunting?
Oh,
Should it be
well,
banned?
actually,
Should it be banned? I'm
yeah, it should
asking
be
you.
banned because it's a crime. You're killing for fun.
Yes, and I think that people believe that it's a sport, and if you ask them, it's not a sport.
Yeah, it's not a sport, it's violence. It's crime, basically. It's a crime.
hmm
So I don't support it.
Also, all creatures and have to right, have some rights to live in this world together.
Exactly, because we all have lives to live. Why are you killing it for sport? Let them live.
hmm I agree
So
with
it's not
you for
wrong.
the situation. And if you didn't live in Turkey, where would you live and why? What's the reason?
Um, I had to think. So my first choice would be London because I love London. I never got to go to London in my life, but maybe in the future, why not?
Why?
But
To have a good education or better education in London?
yeah, I love London because of buildings, the all. I feel like myself when I see pictures of London.
hmm
And second choice will be Serbia because I'm from Serbia. I'm, Balkan Slavic mix.
Yeah,
So
I know you said it
I
before.
want to go to Serbia too.
hmm Is it European country, Serbia?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Also, are you a citizen of Serbia as well?
Yeah, I have a chance to get a citizenship from Serbia, but first my dad has to be a
Then you
Serbian
are a
citizenship.
then you are a European person and you can go everywhere in the world without visa. That
I
means,
guess it is. We never talk about it actually, but yeah, I guess it is.
nice, good. Okay. And do you have lots of good friends in your life? And I wonder that how do you spend time with them?
I couldn't hear you. Can you say it again?
Do you have lots of good friends, best friends in your life? And I wonder that how do you spend time with your best friends?
Well, I don't want to be around with too many people. I want a few, but a really good friend because I want fewer and a really good friend for myself. So first we basically go to cafes, drink coffees, patisserias,
Mhm.
and we go to shopping malls to have some fun, maybe eat some junk food or go to a cinema.
How often do you hang out with your friend? Once a week
Um,
or once a month?
because of university exam, I didn't have the much time to be with them. So around
Yeah, you're
once
right.
a
It's
month at
studying
this
time
point.
now. After the exam, you can do everything, whatever you want. Okay.
Yeah. Well, basically, I miss the old times. I was more social.
Okay. In your opinion, how should a good person be? What do you think?
Uh, so first of all, you don't a good person don't judge because you don't know what's happening in their lives. Maybe their grandmother died, maybe they had a bad day, maybe they're financially not in good place, maybe they feel depressed. You don't know what's happening in their life, so you don't get to judge.
Hmm.
If you're
Yeah.
judging someone, they will judge back, and it is so disrespectful, and I don't stand for that. So for me, this respect goes both ways. So first, you don't have to judge them, and if you judge them, don't accept respect for them.
Okay. How is your relationship with your parent or friends? Especially, I'm asking for your parents.
Parents.
How is your relation?
Well, well, when puberty hits hard, me and I was like um a hard teenager. To be honest, I was a really hard teenager.
Hmm.
We argue a lot, but when I start to grow up, it just settled, and now we're just like best friends and living at the same house.
Do you do some activities together with the family as a
Yeah,
family?
we have cinema nights. We
Hmm.
have we're doing our meal together, preparing our meal together.
Out, eat
And
out.
we don't eat out. We buy the stuff and make it together, so it's more fun, to be honest.
Okay. What kind of movies do you watch together? I wonder.
Um, old movies actually. Do you know Notting Hill? Julia Roberts.
Is it a movie or TV series?
I guess it was a movie.
Movie. I don't know. I haven't heard that movie before.
Well, I never get the chance to watch them before, but my parents made me watch it. So now I like 90s movies.
Mostly, what kind of movies do you like? Action, horror, adventure,
Um,
drama,
Drama and definitely adventure. And
western,
my
cowboy, western,
no, not that,
crime?
but I love dragons and wolves, like basically Game of Thrones.
Hmm. Science fiction, you say?
Kinda.
Okay. Okay. Now I want to ask you some questions, IELTS questions. That's easier than general questions I asked you. The first one, you can think that you have an IELTS exam now, and I am the examiner, and you are my student. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
The first question, how do you usually spend your time, free time?
My free time. Um, I love to be out if I had the chance.
Mm-hmm.
I allow to be actually at shopping malls, shopping, and you know, having a fresh air with my friends, drinking some coffee will be good.
Okay. Do you prefer spending free time alone or with friends?
If I'm too depressed, I would probably prefer to be alone, but
Mm-hmm.
mostly I would like to be with my friends.
It's changing to your mode, according to your mode, you say.
Exactly.
Okay. And when did you go shopping in your last time and what did you buy? I wonder.
Um, Last time I actually shop online, but last time I buy some jackets and pants.
You bought a jacket. When did you buy?
About 2 weeks ago, I
Mm-hmm.
bought a jacket and some trousers, matching colors.
You bought them for Bayram?
No.
Hmm. For casual.
Yeah, for casual. I love
Okay.
to dress basic. So,
Like all women, you love doing shopping then.
exactly, everyone loves shopping.
I hate doing shopping and I prefer doing shopping on the internet to going to shopping center. I like on the
Well,
internet.
well, I have a hack for this. First of all, I'm liking everything that I want to buy, and I'm putting it on if I like it. So, yeah, I will buy it online. I just do it for fun. I don't know. Maybe I like to be in the shopping mall.
Yeah, I'm getting bored when I go to shopping mall. And on the internet, you can find lots of styles and also sometimes you have cheaper price than the shopping
Yeah.
mall. And then I buy it if I
You
have
get to
money.
compare in online shopping.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the next question, what do you do to be happy?
Um, Sleep, basically. First answer will be sleep because when I sleep, I don't think. When I don't think, I'm happy. But other than that, I would like to work out.
How long do you sleep in a day? How many hours?
Um, I want to get the 8 hour of sleep
Eight,
every
eight,
day as
eight,
well.
eight, 8 hours is enough for
Yeah,
sleeping. It's good.
but sometimes I sleep around 6 hours. So it depends.
To be a healthier person, you need to sleep at least 8 hours in a life.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel anxious about university's exam.
Hmm.
So it just keeps me on up all night.
Okay, where do you go to enjoy life?
Bence. Hmm, Şükrü Saraçoğlu.
To watch football match?
Kinda. It makes me happy.
Hmm.
Or going some volleyball matches or basketball. It depends on the mood. I love to watch
When I
stuff.
go to seaside or to forest, and I feel happier and I enjoy life.
Because
When
it's
I go to
calm.
a quiet, yes, quiet place and only one alone.
Well, I didn't have the chance to be alone because I have two dogs, which is pure chaos with me. So,
Okay. If you could change one part of your life to be happier, what would it be?
mm, I don't know. I never thought about it.
For example, I would like to answer at first. For example, Anna will say no for my friends or for all people. I would like to change this behavior if I have a chance, but I now will manage it. And what's your opinion? What would you like to
Um,
change in your life?
I was so easygoing back then. I was just like a people pleaser, if you ask, because I want everyone to be happy, but it was making me sad. So when I start to grow up, I realized that I don't have to do that. I have to be the one who has to be happy first. So
Hmm.
I stopped it about 2 years ago. I just stopped it. If someone is doing something that I don't like, I just cut them off.
Okay.
I had to cut them off because it was hurting me.
How can you say the definition of happiness? How can you define happiness? What's your
Define
opinion about
happiness.
that?
Mhm. Actually, being with my loved ones, actually, it would be the definition of happiness because once you lost one of them, you understand how things
Also,
were like. Yeah,
if
it's
you
make me
ask me,
sad.
living with people who you love in your life, it's happiness, if you ask me. Okay, does the money give happiness or not? What do you think about this question?
It depends, actually. If you like shopping, it brings happiness because if you don't have money, you don't get to buy anything.
I think money brings happiness. Why? If you don't have money, you never do anything. Also, for example, when you are ill, you can't go to hospital to
Yeah.
treat. Also, you don't buy whatever you want and it makes you sad. Also, actually, all things are based on money in our life. I
At
believe
this
that.
point in our life, yeah. Money is everything. If you don't have money, even people are not listening to you.
Yeah,
It
you're right.
depends on the person. So yeah, basically
Mhm.
it depends.
Okay. The next one. Okay. What do you think about that? Does the weather affect people's lives or their psychology in your country? What do you think?
Well, it definitely changed, even our moods. When it rains, I feel depressed. All the thing that I just want to do is drink coffee
Mm-hmm.
and, don't do anything, rot in the couch. It just changed the whole mood.
Also, in rainy weathers, I feel more depressed myself. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, in hot weather, especially in summertime, people feel happier than the normal time.
Because I don't know about the heat, but I also feel, more alive
Hmm.
in summer. But, I born in December. I'm a cold baby, so I also love cold. I always sleep the window open, even in winter. So, but if it rains, yeah, it changes my mood.
Okay. Thank you for your good speaking. We can continue in the next time, in another time. That's enough for this time.
Thank,
Would you like to
thank
say anything else for our listeners who will watch this
Um,
on YouTube platform, what would you like to say for them?
just keep trying. It's only based on trying. If you try, maybe you can be successful.
Mhm.
So don't stop trying. Try.
Also, it's half of the success, you say.
Exactly. And believe in you. If you believe, maybe you can able to do it.
It's like a proverb, and congratulations, you. It's a good proverb from Aleyna teacher. Okay? See you. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.